So hello everyone, this is AetherNightmare and welcome back to Genshin Impact. Time for another side quest, which is Natlan Plains of Flowing Flames. Repertoire of Myriad Melodies has a new album available to perform. Available after completing the quest to the Winds of Freedom and unlocking the Repertoire Melody of Memory. So technically this is going to be a couple of quests. Let us see. To the Winds of Freedom, the Bard Sansa seems to have encountered some problems. He'll be over in Mondstadt, to which I need to be a little careful. Try not to, step on any Archon quests.
That's quite a...
Oops. Quite a gathering.
Hi everyone. I'm Sansa, and I'm I'm working on becoming a bard. Thanks for coming out today, and I guess I'll start the song now.
Alright, I'm not used to having voice acting in a story quest. I wish I could have added that for a couple other ones which had main characters in it.
All goes quiet on Star Snatch Cliff. High in the trees. All is... Oh wait, sorry, that's not right.
It's not a singing voice either.
High in the trees, no whiff of the wind, no sign of the birds, no flapping of wings. Then it goes.
Your regular speaking voice is more melodic.
Pause for a moment, and...
This is like me trying to do a Paimon.
Oh gosh, this is so embarrassing. I'm making a complete mess of this. I didn't get tongue-tied at all on the 42nd time, or the 90th time. So why can't I get it right now? The 42nd and 90th time?
Trust me, dear, being tongue-tied wasn't the problem.
I rehearsed this 100 times to try and perfect my performance. So, this is my 101st time playing this song, but my first time performing it live. I really thought it would go well this time, but nope, I blew it again. Though not for lack of practice, surely. I guess I need to figure out what I was doing right on my 42nd and 90th attempts and keep practicing.
100 rehearsals is plenty. Maybe the problem isn't the amount of practice, but something else. Yeah.
Right. That amount of practice should have been more than enough. If it still isn't working, maybe it's more a question of how you've been practicing. Actually, the Traveler here has loads of experience with performing music. Why don't you tell us what your method is? Maybe we can give you some suggestions.
I'm just a hobbyist, but I can share my thoughts if you'd like. No, I'm not. I'm a bit more than a hobbyist, Paimon.
And, Paimon can give you pro tips from an audience perspective, as a highly seasoned and professional audience person. Aw, that's so kind of you. I'm touched that you're willing to help me. Give me a second. Let me just check my notes. Or, actually, why don't I just give you my notes so you can read them for yourself?
I did not go through 7 years of professional training and multiple solo concerts in order to be called a hobbyist.
Notes about what? Just things I jot down after each practice. Stuff to watch out for, areas to improve on, etc. Oh, but you can ignore the second half. That's just my random thoughts on other people's performances and trying out different instruments.
The worn out notebook records Sansa's detailed reflections on her rehearsals, but the random thoughts in the second half are quite verbose. It sounds less like journaling and more like an essay or a research report.
Whoa, this is denser than the encyclopedias in the Mondstadt library. So are you like a music scholar, collector, librarian? Well, my parents always hoped I'd become a scholar, so they made me take classes in all of those things and more. But now, I'm applying everything I've learned in academia to becoming a bard.
Sounds logical, but feels off somehow. What's your drive to be a bard?
Well, I'm all ears. Where do you think I'm going wrong? Have I misunderstood some core principles of music theory, perhaps? Or am I approaching my rehearsals wrong?
It's not necessarily the theory that you're getting wrong. You can understand music while still being utterly unable to create it yourself. I'm not sure I'm qualified to answer that. It feels like your efforts are misdirected. You need to actually practice your vocals, do some voice training.
Paimon never knew being a bard was such hard work. The tone-deaf bard always makes it look so easy. He never seems stressed out at all. And still, his singing and lyre playing always sound really great. Unless he's actually been practicing in secret.
Paimon, he is hundreds, if not thousands of years old. Practicing in secret, that boy's got more experience than the entire city of Mondstadt itself. Oh, is he not voiced yet? Looking for me, traveler?
Tone-deaf bard, where did you come from?
Which wind brought you here? Why, the sweetest wind of remembrance, of course, sweet with a hint of exotic flora, blowing from a land far away.
Well, Paimon sure hasn't missed that attitude.
Actually, I was just taking a stroll in the countryside when inspiration struck me like an apple falling from a tree, so I grabbed a leaf and hastily wrote down a few lines of verse. But before I could finish, there was a whoosh.
A whoosh?
Yes, the sound of a mischievous wind who insisted on being the first one to read my new poem. It whipped the leaf right out of my hand and whisked it away. I was about to give chase, but then I saw a dark silhouette appear and grabbed the leaf in its mouth. I sneezed a few times, and when I'd recovered, my second avid reader had vanished without a trace, so a cat stole it. You got bamboozled by a kitty. Now I'm having the urge to sneeze again just thinking about it.
So it must have been a cat that stole the leaf, right? And with your allergies, you can't exactly go chasing it down.
With my allergies, I'm struggling to do the voice. I don't know if they'd actually backpatch this one either, since it's not an Archon quest. But we can help. I'll ask the cat what he thought of the poem. No, let's be nice.
I can help too, Venti. Your music has always been a huge inspiration to me, so it would be my honor. And, after we find it, could I get some advice on songwriting from you? Sorry, I know I shouldn't spring that on you. I was just worried if I stayed quiet now, I might be too shy to ask later, and I didn't want to let the opportunity slip by, so I'm sorry. I hope I didn't make this weird.
It's fine. If problems are the veins on a leaf, inspiration is like the nutrients that flow through them. You've got to grab them when you can. So whatever questions you have, ask away. I'll gladly share my thoughts with you.
Wow, really? Okay, I'll just grab my... Wait, where's my notebook? Oh, it's right here. Sorry, give me a second.
Sasa frantically flips through the questions page on her notebook, takes a deep breath, and explains her background and the issues she's having. I see. Well, it sounds like you've already mastered music theory and your instrument. I don't think you need my input of either of those.
Huh? But then, why did her performance go so badly despite all the effort she put in? There's gotta be a reason for it.
She has an affliction that I like to call tone deaf.
I guess I just lack that natural talent. Maybe I'm not meant to be a bard, huh?
Do you remember why you wanted to become a bard in the first place?
Let me think. Maybe it was a sense of yearning. Back when my parents forced me to stay in my room and study, I'd always hear this bard singing outside the window. His wonderful melodies and beautiful voice were like a soft breeze that stirred my heart. I remember thinking to myself, if I became a bard, could I be free like him? Yeah, that's it. I wanted to be free and happy just like him. And like him, I wanted to share that joy with the whole world. But I get so nervous when I'm performing in front of a crowd. I try to mitigate that by doing plenty of practice to make sure nothing goes wrong. But it's no use. As soon as the performance starts, I get tongue-tied.
Trust me, the tongue-tied isn't the part that's slipping you up. Well, I think you're a true bard.
What? But I can't even get my words out.
Didn't you say you dreamed of becoming a bard for the sake of freedom and happiness? A bard's voice is like the wind. Nothing can tie it down, and nothing can stand in its way. Otherwise, you wouldn't have heard the bard's voice from your bedroom where you were studying. I do believe you're a true bard, but there's too much noise in your ears, and you've allowed that to drown out your own thoughts. That's what's holding you back. Stop worrying about what other people think.
Exactly. If you really want to share freedom and joy with the world, first you need to be the freest and happiest person of them all.
Nice, Paimon. Sounds like you have the makings of a bard, too.
So, I've got to be my freest, happiest self in order to share that with others. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, thank you all so much. I'll be sure to take that to heart.
Well, since we're all here, why not give it another shot with the Traveler and I accompanying you on our instruments? I'd be happy to. Which one you want?
In that case, Paimon will be the audience. Paimon is the most professional and freest audience you'll ever find.
And just because she can't sing doesn't mean she can't do other instrumentals. She could always find a partner to sing with her.
That was my first ever successful performance in front of a crowd. For once, I didn't stumble over my words. Oh, I'm so happy. Once the music started, it felt like I became one with the wind. I could roam freely, and nothing could stop me.
The audience definitely felt it too. Look, even that cat came to check out the show. Wait, a cat?
Are you here to return what you've taken? It must be my avid reader. Let's go ask it about its thoughts on my,
Oh, Charcoal! So it was you! I'm sorry, that's my neighbor's cat. Whenever I'm rehearsing, it always comes to sit on the windowsill and listen in.
What was that in its mouth? Was it the leaf with Venti's poem?
Charcoal! That belongs to Venti. It's very important to him. Could you give it back? You've helped me so much.
I'll take that as a yes.
I feel bad that I have no way to repay you.
You've helped me plenty. You got my missing inspiration back, didn't you? That's a huge... Let's ask the kitty for a critique. Do you like the poem, kitty? It's a very small mew. You liked it? Oh, not too close. No peeking. Haven't finished writing it yet. What a friendly feline. My friends, I hope to see you at my next performance.
Gone like the wind.
I imagine he would be more stuffed up the closer the cat got.
I can hardly believe I got a personal lesson from Venti himself. I must find time to thank him properly. Oh, and of course, I owe you two a huge thank you as well. I can't offer much, but why don't you take this songbook? It's from back when I was studying. I noted down all kinds of tunes from many parts of the world. Maybe you'll find it useful. Oh, and as well as tunes, I also collected all kinds of instruments. You're welcome to try them out anytime you want. It'll be great to have another musician to trade tips with.
Awesome! We'll definitely take you up on that.
Okay, Repertoire of Myriad Melodies, a collection of sheet music given to you by Sansa the Bard. It contains musical scores and performance insights gathered from various nations, penned in such detail as to rival a musical encyclopedia. With such a collection at their disposal, a musician could play many enchanting melodies indeed. Okay, that's for elixirs. I don't need that. Begin performance. The Repertoire of Myriad Melodies can be used to play songs from all over Tapat, including songs related to the companions you've met on your journey. You can also edit existing scores for songs and share them with other players, who can then play them. The Repertoire of Myriad Melodies album to have specific themes and contain songs related to said themes to characters. The albums will be updated periodically. Oh, I wonder if we get to permanently keep this minigame now, similar to the card game. You can use the recommendations on the main menu of Repertoire of Myriad Melodies to quickly play scores that have recently received high ratings from other players. Is that like ones that they've edited? Use the score exchange function to create scores of your own and try ones created by other players. Oh, so there's like super duper hard ones maybe. Complete the tutorial to earn bonus rewards. Oh, do you have to buy them? Crisp single notes. Oh, you get these little musical coins. Performance companion rate 30%. During the first performance, use single taps to play a tune composed of single notes. Come find your sense of rhythm. Introductory exercises. Proceed with calibration? Sure. Close enough. When the note falls on the decision line, press the corresponding button to play said note. X, A, B, and left, right. Whatever. I might switch to keyboard. Just for when I'm unfamiliar with stuff. Oopsie, yep. It's my brain doing the thing. It's almost like I play an instrument where it uses your fingers and not your thumbs. Okay, anyways, performance successful. Continue challenge. We're getting primos for it. When a note falls near the decision line, press the corresponding button and hold to play the long note. When the end of the note reaches the decision line, release the button to play said note. Yeah, I understand this well enough. Oops. Doesn't help either that I keep seeing X and my brain immediately goes PlayStation. Yeah, I'm switching to keyboard. Continue, retry, settings. Yeah, let's exit that. Alright, it's keyboard time, I think. We're doing this again. Ooh, I can't see my mouse. Hello? Moose, thank you. That's right, I can't use my controller at all. Might as well put it down. Can't talk to you at all. So swiftly now. Stop and rest. Hurry, not to press. Oh, it's you. Is there something I can help you with? I was hoping I could borrow your instrument. Tell me more about your dream. My parents were extremely resistant to the idea of me being a bard. They were hoping I might be an academic, but I've never been the scholarly type. Those were the days when they locked me in a room and forced me to study. The only joy I got was from hearing the bards sing outside the window. That got me interested, and then after I grew up, I just wanted to be a bard. Even if it meant falling out with my parents, I had to give it a try. Now, thanks to you, I no longer stammer when performing. I'll become a legendary bard in Mondstadt one day. And have you seen someone who looks very much like me? Someone who looks like you. Yes, I do believe I have. Now, where did I... Ah, yes, I remember when I was a child. That was my favorite picture book. The protagonist had beautiful blonde hair, just like you. Oh, looking for a relative? I'm sorry, I misunderstood. I've never seen anyone that looks like you in real life, no. As it happens, you have a very distinctive appearance, so I'll keep a lookout. But that makes me think of the legend we get often with our battle pass, and maybe if that princess is the one she's referring to, which could in fact be Lumine, seeing as Aether is supposed to be the default protagonist. was hoping I could borrow your instrument. Please do. I can't wait to hear the melody you'll play. I wonder if this opens the same menu. No, it doesn't. Okay. Maybe this is more purchased from Netsuke no Gencrafts. So, oh, this maybe lets you try them. I didn't know you could purchase them. I was gonna say this is totally gonna be from somewhere in Natlan. Traditional instrument from Natlan, a ukulele. So I've got some of these. Obtained by completing the Crystallina chapter. I guess I missed something. Purchased from Jijimbe Studios. Gencrafts. Yeah, this is from something else.
When you lose your way, gaining some altitude can bring some perspective.
Okay. So flowing plains. I think it was in my items, actually. So I could go here, dual some rating of the current album's music score. Begin performance. I was in the tutorial, thank you. Introductory exercises. Okay, ASD, JKL. This should be a little easier on me. I still think they need some, like, colors on these lines. I told you I was better with the keyboard. Okay, next. Oop. Okay, let's try that again. I'm not... They could use a little... I kind of wish they kept the old, image, even with the keyboard. Oh, because I'm not... Fingers on the home row keys, asshole. Actually, no, not on the homeroom keys. That's what's getting me, because it's ASD. See, I keep messing up which one's supposed to be. Anyway, still good enough. While one hand is playing a long note, continue holding and use your other hand to wait for a single note to fall near the decision line before pressing the corresponding buttons, thus completing a single note performances during a long note. What do you mean? Oh, like this. Okay, now it's like an actual one for real. Easy mode is off. So I'm not doing so good then. Because I'm not familiar with the layout. I'll probably get really good at this eventually, but not yet. Okay, now I'm fucking. Now I just quit. Hands aren't even on the keyboard. This is something I'll probably get to enjoy eventually, but I'm just not. Hands are not on the homeroom keys again. No, they are on the home keys. That's the problem. I really wish I could make this like FDS instead of ASD. That would like really help my brain. Anyway. Performance successful? Is it though? Is it, Genshin? I was laughing for half of it. My hands weren't even on the keyboard. Watch for the order in which notes fall and press the corresponding buttons to play the arpeggio. It would really help too if I could custom key this. Oh, I'm pressing A again? Because it's... This isn't where I'm used to my fingers being either. Notice I'm doing better with the ones on the right hand, too. And that's because the ASD instead of SDF is completely messing me up. If I could, I would actually change this completely. I would actually make it ZXC and probably BNM. Because that's what I typically either have one be all 4 keys and then have like BNM be 3, like that. Because when I play music games with one hand, for the 4 buttons, typically it's ZXCV. My left hand on those keys that I'm using. So being able to keybind this would make a really huge difference to me. See? There, I locked in. It would also really help if my neighbor wasn't out mowing his lawn in the freaking snow. I don't know what's wrong with him either. I can't concentrate, man. All I hear in the background is brrr. I have the mic set, so it probably won't pick it up, but it is distracting. Uh-oh. We're no longer symmetrical. Not as familiar with some of these songs either. This is a Fontaine song. Kind of wish these give a little feedback too. Like some sort of sound that they make when you get the note. Okay, performance successful. Stop performance. All introductory exercises completed as per Sansa's notes. Time to try performing some more challenging pieces. Okay, what is this? Oh, this is how you buy them. You can buy score themes. Through Blazing Sunfire Scours the Gloom. Okay. Monthly selection. Is that the new ones? I'm not quite sure what all this entails. Are they just saying that they have new ones? I don't quite understand. Natlan, Flames, whatever. Play scores at different difficulties to obtain the corresponding rewards. There we go. Complete the performance at a higher difficulty will immediately earn you the lower difficulty rewards. Thank you. Finally. I'm not ready for that. What are my rewards, if I may be so bold? Interface styles. Oh, cool. You can change it? Advanced settings, vertical mode. Thank you, spread mode. That helps my dyslexic brain differentiate where things are. Note guide, emphasize the middle line. Yes. That helps my brain a lot too. Draw lines between synchronous notes. Maybe? I don't know if that would be too cluttered at the moment. Continuous. Playing effects. Background effects are fine. Okay, quality of life. Score theme, auto recommend based on song. Prioritize use of the recommended score theme you possess. If you don't have it, current assigned themes will be used. Beat note sound. Different instruments have different movements or sound effects when performing. Let's maybe turn that on. Instrument based on the score. Yeah, let's base it off the score. Calibration value, log calibration, low latency mode. Falling speed. That's just how fast it comes at you. Oh, you can change the key bindings. Okay. Watch me eat dirt now. Hear sounds when creating scores, autosave. Okay. Let's see how hard this actually is. During the performance, different notes will appear on the screen. When a note falls on the decision line, strike the decision line to score points. As long as the note is represented by a long strip of light, hold the button to play. Yep, I know how that works. Oops. It doesn't really make much of an instrument sound, does it? actually change it back too. I like the curve at the bottom for having an easier time finding them, but at the same time when they're all coming down from the center, it's a little difficult. I don't know. I don't know. Dual sum, new record. Hard mode. Select songs. Key bindings, no. Composition, no. Interface styles, yeah, let's set it back. Let's put it to vertical, but let's keep our highlighted lines. For sure. Oh, show! Okay, what do I get? Okay, I gotta play it on hard to get all the coins. Or pro. Need to play it on pro to get all the coins. Oh. Oops, did it again. I'm getting all scatterbrained. It doesn't help they don't really know the songs all that well either. This is something too that'd be so much more fun if I had like more time to actually explore it. Yeah, there's no way I'm not. I don't have the brain juice for this today. Trying to figure out the cascade is difficult too. Yeah, there's no way. I'm just... It's not happening. I wonder what you need to get to actually... Can I just, like, do this and, like... hit all the keys? I'm just so curious. I'm just messing around. You know, guys, I just do this. Gets enough to, get me something. Okay, so I can do up to hard. But pro maybe a tad beyond me until I'm more used to the system. Again, it's where the fingers go. My brain doesn't interpret in notes of 3. I do in notes of 4, which doesn't help. You have no idea how... I'll talk later. the first 4 notes, I keep trying to do like a sweeping motion with my whole hand because I'm so used to playing a 4-note instrument. And as a result, when I see that sweeping line, it makes me want to do, you can't see me doing it, a sweep like that with my fingers, which is what you're supposed to do with my instrument, with a violin. And so to have it do a 3 and have the 2 middle notes not actually be connected, I suppose I could change it so that one hand only does 2 notes on like K and L while the other one is completely my left hand. I could eventually change that, and I might eventually in the future. I might give that a go. See how my body responds to it. But for now, Euphoria, new record. How much do I need to get in order to... I guess I maybe only need to get like 50%. Song duration, beats per minute. Beats per minute isn't what's getting me. It's my brain misinterpreting where the score is actually going to fall. Like, I'm actually ready to tape my pinkies. Say it again. You'll see when I mess up too. My beat score is fine. I'm hitting the wrong keys. Also, when my headphones fell out. A4. Not bad, not great either. If we do a lot more of this in my own time, I'll show off the songs. I like the song. It doesn't mean I'll be able to play it though. See. pen with the wrong notes. I think too, part of my brain is interpreting like, oh, middle line, middle finger, and that's just no, not how that works either. Whatever. 70 is still passing, I think. As painful as it may be to watch. Okay. This reminds me of our guild music in Dot Hack. Kennard's music. This is why I haven't used my instrument in Final Fantasy yet either. Even though I'm a bard. Well, I'm not full-time a bard, but I can be a bard. Although for that game, I hear you can actually equip a keyboard that is USB compatible to be your controller in Final Fantasy XIV, and they recognize it. And you can actually play things that way for music, which I think is really cool. It would make a huge difference. Which is also a four-fingered instrument. So nice Kingdom Hearts vibes. Like I said, I'll get used to it. I'll probably actually play this a lot in the background. If it sticks around. Freak me out. Vanessa. So some of these are areas I just straight up haven't gone to and therefore haven't heard the music for. I'm not doing so good then. Okay, focus. Yeah, being a 3-note instead of a 4-note still gets me so bad. Oops. Oh, these are character themes, which means they're probably gonna get copyright claimed. The few Genshin music that does get copyright claimed is character themes. It's because they're not really in the game. I wish they were. I'm not recognizing these at all. I've only seen Sweet Lolly's trailer once. This is also the only time I get to record this too, so. Okay. Vanessa, was that your name? Vanessa, Varessa. I might do more of these in my own time. This one's gotta go absolutely hardcore and hard mode. I'm in baby mode at the moment, but I bet people have gone nuts with customizing this one. Did I go in the right mode? Distracted. Getting mentally distracted. Because this isn't even hard. Yeah, unfortunately I haven't gotten to record a lot of stuff this week. Because it's just been noisy. Power machines every day. Fireworks. In the middle of September. So yeah, as a result, this isn't the most exciting episode probably, but I might even put this one up unlisted. I'm so curious to try that one, but I'll do it in my own time. Oh yeah, I'm feeling hardcore. I don't know the song either. I don't think I've watched her trailer ever. These also aren't falling where I would assume notes would actually be. Like, what instrument am I keying here? That one's not keyed very well. The mapping was not good. Like, what was I mapped to? Pretty sure also seeing me play these for the first time, which makes it a big difference. This will be a fun song later. This is one I'd like to play over and over and get good at. Yeah, that's probably a spoiler, but sure. Last one, I think, too. So it kind of gives me legendary Pokemon vibes. Which, for Natland, I guess that kind of fits, don't it? Since Saurians are basically Pokemon. Oop, wrong one. I'm getting a text at the same time. You're distracting me. There we go. If only I had the time to actually enjoy it a little bit better. Like I said, some of these I'll do potentially more in my own time, but like I said, my environment's just not good for it right now. So that should be everything. Because this takes us back to this one. Cool. Go to Treasured Myriad Melody to unlock new themes. Are some of these timed, though? Oh, these are actual, like, themes. Oh, I like this. Do they stick around, though? Oh, I like that. I just don't know if they are timed or not. Tutorial's done. This, for the most part, I'm gonna be considered done. Musical newcomer, thanks, sort of. Let's see if I can get our other prize here. Claim this, yeah, okay. Click anywhere in the blank area. But like I said, this is probably the only time this week that I'm gonna get to record, as stuff has just been noisy or breaking behind the scenes, so I'm not gonna wish, though Mualani and Chaska are on the right up. I'm not a big fan of Mualani's gameplay. I like her surfing, but that's like it. And considering I have Chaska that can just fly over the water, it's not as big of a deal. So I'll probably be skipping out on these and saving my primos for Not Cry characters, especially since I have everybody that is on the rate up banner anyway. So next time you see me, it'll probably be within Not Cry. I know there's technically a few more Archon quests and stuff to do, but they haven't completely back-voiced all of these. I'm pretty sure I have to do Paralogism first, and that one I think they are still adding voices to. So, like, Albedo and Venti are still missing. I know Venti's VA said that she would eventually be voicing this again, and Albedo is in the new trailers, so I'm assuming he'd be coming back. Assuming. And then Journey Home comes after that. I could get some extra rewards by doing it on time, but I do not have the free time at the moment to do so. So with that, this is where I'm going to be calling it. So thank you so much to everyone who has joined. Like and subscribe if you'd like to see more Genshin Impact, preferably with less fail or complaining about me being bad at music. And I hope to see you all in future videos. Bye-bye.